Good morning and welcome to Liberty Magnet's third grade awards ceremony for the 2021 school year. I'm Mrs. Hogue and I'll be starting our ceremony today. Our first award is going to go to Layla Brunley for recognition and academic success in math, and she finished all of her multiplication facts with reflex math. Our next award goes to Chloe Camp for improvement in reading. Our third award goes to Isabella Castro in recognition of academic excellence in math, and she also finished all of her multiplication facts in reflex. Our next student earned academic excellence in math, and that's Jack Hadowich. Next we have Luke Ford, and he earned improvement in reading. Next we have Abigail Garrettson, and she earned the IB characteristic for hearing. Oh, she's not here today. Haley Hall is here today, and she earned AB honor roll, and she also finished all of her multiplication facts for reflex. Congratulations, Haley. Next we have Waylon Hayesmere, and he earned academic excellence in math, and also he earned all of his multiplication facts for reflex. Good job. Next we have Amir Hogue. He earned recognition of academic excellence in math, and he also finished all of his multiplication facts for reflex. Good job. Next we have Jillian Johnson. She earned straight A honor roll for all year, and she also completed all of her math facts on reflex. Good job, Jillian. Next is Sydney Loudermilk. Sydney earned AB honor roll for the whole year, and she also completed all of her math facts on reflex. Next we have Liam McPeak. He also earned AB honor roll for the whole year, and he completed all of his math facts for reflex. Good job. Next is Yaneli Mojica, and she earned the IB characteristic for hearing. Next we have Silas Nagel Jimenez, and he earned AB honor roll this year, and he also completed all of his math facts for reflex. Next we have Natalie Thomas, also Penny. She earned AB honor roll this year, and she completed all of her math facts for reflex. Next we have Sharnae Shelton. She earned academic excellence in math for this year, and she completed all of her reflex. And last for our class, we have Natalie Thomas. She earned straight A honor roll this year, and she completed all of her math facts on reflex, all the way up to 12. Very good.
With Caleb Baker, he earns an award for completion of reflex math multiplication. Next we have Alasia Clark with improvement in reading and completion of math multiplication. Next we have Chloe Gadd, improvement in math, completion of reflex math multiplication, and AB honor roll all year. Next, we have Aiden Gilmore with completion of math reflex multiplication. Next, we have Kaden Godwin, completion of reflex math and AB honor roll all year. Kaden. Next, we have Bethany Hall and with improvement in math, completion of reflex math multiplication and AB honor roll all year. Next we have Kalichi Fonzon, and she has improvement in math, completion of reflex math, and AB Honor Roll all year. Good job, Luigi. Next, we have Jillian Johnson with the award for IB characteristic trait of reflective. Next, we have Nicholas Martinez with the IB characteristic trait of thinker. Next, we have Reagan Ray, completion of reflex math multiplication and AB honor roll all year. Next, we have Kenneth Scozzari with improvement in reading. Next, we have Wyatt Spear with the IB characteristic of balanced. Next, we have Liam Vincent, IB characteristic trait of communicator. Next, we have Layla Williams with completion of reflex math multiplication. And last but not least, we have Sophia Zahn, completion of reflex math and improvement in reading. Way to go, Sophia.
in recognition of completion of reflex math multiplication and IB characteristic of caring. Our next award is for Albert Dobenmeyer for improvement in math and completion of reflex. Our next award is for Blake Hewitt for AB Honor Roll the entire school year and completion of reflex math. Our next award is for Thomas Hand in recognition of A Honor Roll all year and completion of reflex math. Next is Liam Hamby in recognition of completion of reflex math and IB characteristic of risk taker. Next is Lacey Heinbuckle in recognition of completion of reflex math and IB characteristic of thinker. Our next award is for Leo Hernandez for completion of reflex math and IB characteristic of principled. Our next award is to Brian Kirkman for improvement in reading, completion of reflex math, and perfect attendance. Next is Alexander Kulenovich in recognition of A Honor Roll for the entire school year and completion of reflex math. Next is Ashley Metham for IB characteristic of open-minded. Next is Ada Napier in recognition of improvement in math. Our next award is for Natalie Thomas for recognition in IB characteristic of balance. Our next award is for Nicholas Perez in recognition of AB Honor Roll all year, completion of reflex math, and perfect attendance. Next is Cameron Shelton for IB characteristic of reflective. Our next award is for RJ Smith in recognition of AB Honor Roll all school year and completion of reflex math. Next is Zeta Balek in recognition of IB characteristic of communicator. And finally, we have Mason Waddell in recognition of AB Honor Roll all year and completion of reflex math.
All right, starting us off is Miss Annie Bragman in recognition of AB Honor Roll and perfect attendance. Next we have Miss Madeline Dick for academic excellence in reading. We have Miss Deja Jewell in recognition for IB characteristic for principal. Ramsey Brendan for recognition of straight A's all year and reflex completion. Aiden Hall in recognition of AB Honor Roll all year and reflex completion. Ava Keene in recognition of academic excellence in reading. Connor Kerr in recognition of academic excellence in reading. Milana Lees in recognition of AB Honor Roll all year and reflex completion. Donald Martin Jr., academic excellence in reading and perfect attendance. Chase McGrath, academic excellence in math. Aubrey Hours, IB characteristic of open-minded and academic excellence in reading. Jacob Plate for perfect attendance and academic excellence in reading. Dylan Perazzo for reflex completion and straight A's all year. Jackson Spinelli for AB Honor Roll all year and reflex completion. Miss Jacqueline Storts for AB Honor Roll all year and IB characteristic of favor. Joshua Yulee for IB characteristic of inquirer. And Ms. Zion Williams in recognition of academic excellence in reading.